finally back. That's right. ACDnD, The Ghosts of Saltmarsh, episode 6, the episode that was never going to happen, finally has happened. We're here. We are back and ready to game, ready to role play. Play that role. Play some rolling.
Play that role. Play that role. Play that role.
How is everybody?
Very good. Excited to be
Not
back.
shabby. That intro just hits so hard, man. Really gets you jazzed up.
Why are they all elves?
You shall never know.
Perhaps I will have to write it into the story. I don't know.
The game itself.
We've already got the elf only things with that bridge that we're gonna have to check out at some point. That all makes us want to spew.
Oh, you remember the bridge? Nice. Yeah. The bridge, the bridge of hurling.
Yeah. So, Mike, it has been so long. Can you refresh me as to exactly where the fuck we are and what we're doing?
Well, I can do my best. So, through the first 5, actually, 6 sessions, but 5 for you and YouTube land or whatever. You guys had discovered a dead body, found out that it was tied to this haunted house on a hill miles away. Went to the haunted house, discovered haunted things, stuck your axes and whatnot in various holes, and to no benefit of your own. And through this haunted mansion, you had met a kidnapped poor Ned of the Shake Shafts.
Ned the head. Needle nose Ned.
And Ned is dead.
I remember.
Ned.
Good old Ned.
And then he stabbed me in the back.
Yeah. And
Ned was a little bitch.
Yeah.
You'd also found the brother of the said dead body that washed up in Saltmarsh in this haunted house. And then you discovered that there was a cavern sort of beneath the house, where you found sleeping quarters. You found your first undeads, plural undeads, an undead alchemist, some undead skeletons. Dispatch them.
Can't get out of this house.
So we last left off
campaign, right?
where it might end up being. We last left off where you had encountered a wizard named Sanballet and his group of goons, and you just finished dispatching that group. You were in the corner of a cavern beneath this haunted mansion. Don't forget that you guys had discovered like there was the signaling lantern, there was the directions on how to use the signaling lantern, things like that. There were some notes you had found. I think you had found something about IUs, some IUs.
Wasn't there it wasn't gremlins. What the heck were they? They were signaling not dwarves, not trolls.
Goblins?
Goblins.
Oh,
Wasn't it goblins?
no goblins. No goblins.
I thought there was mention of goblins.
I thought it was something to do with a cult.
It's always a cult.
Wow. The theories are all over the place. It's really interesting.
We really paid attention.
Yeah, really.
No, but I mean, there was there was you found a note about a Cambion named IUs, but that was sort of not really pertaining to what you're doing. In fact, through reading the note, you knew that there was like a headquarters for this Cambion prince or something like that named IUs, located in Saltmarsh. Not that this is like their antagonist or anything like that. But it's been a bit. It's been like what was the last session? Like a month ago?
Yeah, about.
Yeah.
Something like
All right.
I probably forgot more than you guys did, so we're all good.
So we kind of wading into this. We just need to get out of the house, right?
Well,
Wasn't there more things we need to kill?
There is more to this cavern.
Yeah, maybe the cavern leads out.
Yeah,
is what I'm thinking.
So looking at the screen, Varen is doing fine. Gorgo is on his last legs.
What?
You have like one
yeah.
hit point left. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then
When
Valmor
was the
is.
last time we took a rest?
I thought that's what we stopped to do.
No, you took a rest after you fought the undead. I think when you were like inside the, still in the basement of the mansion.
Well, should we take
I'm
a
trying to think how many
Or should I?
spells I have. If we should do like a cure wounds and then go for a long rest.
You've used all your first level spells.
Okay, all of mine are used up then. Okay.
So you use all your spells. Except
So,
for cantrips, but you don't have
sounds
any.
like we need to it sounds like we need to rest.
I mean, I have cure wounds and also good berry, so I can help poor old Gorgo out.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
totally at a point where you can long rest because you took one technically within 8 hours of where you're at, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And also
Okay.
because, I mean, in this particular location, is it safe to long rest?
That's
Probably
okay.
not.
All right.
What if it's a short rest? Could we do a
So-
short rest?
Well, we need to get Gorgon healed up in some way before we move out.
Correct. That would be smart. As far as short rests go, let me take a quick look at a couple of your character sheets because I think you all are at full hit dice, so it appears that you could potentially short rest, given that the circumstances in the rest of this cavern are not
Dire.
dangerous. Right? Yeah.
My character sheet says I am down 1 hit die. I don't particularly remember using it for anything, but I could have. What would I have used it for outside of a short rest?
That's the only thing you would have used it for.
But for what?
Would be to heal during a short rest, unless you like healing surged. I'm okay with you taking that one back, going back up to 2 because no one else is down to 1. So maybe you just didn't adjust it at the time. So we will begin with that. Let's begin with that. Let's begin with you at your 2 hit die, and you have just dispatched Sambalay and the scouts and bandits that were in this room. I will read you the description of this room again because it's been a bit here. So let me get my life together as quickly as possible. Okay, so where are we at? Because I always feel like the best preparation for D&D is no preparation. It really lets.
Hey, that way we can't spoil any plans. You know, if you
True.
don't make any plans, can't spoil them.
Yeah, prepare for nothing is my motto. Prepare for 0. So the cavern, like the passage leading to it, was well lit by torches held in simple iron brackets around the walls. You can see 5 small bolts of cloth stacked against the wall to your left, and to your right are 8 small casks in a neat row. And again, this is where you ran into. There was like 8 enemies in here that you dispatched. And I don't think we got into like searching the room. We did not get into that. So you guys didn't search people, things, etc. We ended at the end of the battle.
Start searching.
So what are you searching?
Let me see. So I'll start searching these corpses like right here.
Okay. So you find various poorly made and poorly kept weapons, daggers, short swords on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe between the group of them, there's probably like, we'll say 20 silver.
Okay.
Or number out there. Pocket change so that they can do their bandit stuff with, Bandits got to have cash.
All right, I will grab the silver.
I'm gonna search that wizard dude we murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to heal you
I'm glad
first?
you put it as murder instead of defending yourself. I appreciate that. Sorry, Marissa, what was that?
I said, do you want me to heal you first?
Sure.
Alright.
Why, you guys worried there's gonna be like rock grubs or giant centipedes in there?
Oh God, bro, are
No.
you looking in a hole again?
Just the hole you put in his body.
Because we're out of combat, it's the full thing, right, Mike?
Yeah, it's your
It's 1d8
cure
plus
wounds, it's
3.
D8. Yes, correct. So 11. Yeah, so you heal 11. And make sure to mark that off on your sheet. And Brian, you can add 11 hit points onto your character.
Thank you.
I think 11. Yeah, so you're at 12. Great. Sidley, you're still a little bit hurt, but you're not. You're not on death's door like Gorgo.
No.
Gorgo was just, hey man, I think I'm bleeding out here.
Mm-hmm.
What a flash
Are we
room.
doing a short rest?
Not. I don't think you're doing it yet.
Okay.
Gorgo, you said you were going to investigate the body of the wizard Sandbalay.
Yeah.
You find the items of interest on him. You find a pipe, like a smoking pipe.
Okay.
A set of very well crafted gaming dice.
Ooh.
Those two items.
This guy was the DM. I murdered the DM. He had a pipe and gaming dice. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just pocket them.
Okay.
Was there anything in the pipe? Like, is there any tobacco in there? Or?
So the pipe, it's a wooden pipe. The bowl is made of smooth riverstone. There is some leftover lingering ash in it.
I give it a sniff. Just
It smells sort of fruity, I guess.
I guess I can see myself as a pipe man. I guess. I wonder if I mean, I feel like my character would just go ahead and smoke it.
I mean, you did just, you'd be like one of those things where like, man, I just got my ass kicked. Let me light this thing up.
Yeah, if we're gonna take a short rest, I
Good.
might as well,
I suppose there'd be some tobacco on him too. 'Cause, if he has the pipe, why not a little bit of tobacco on it?
pipe tobacco. All right, I'm gonna go sit down and light up a pipe. I'm a pipe smoker now.
Man.
Okay. Anyone else? What do you guys? What else do you guys? I mean, I assume you guys are gonna just search every body, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So, one other thing you find is one of the hobgoblins you had slayed has a kind of a nice suit of scale mail.
Wait,
Ooh.
I don't know. I can't wear that. I mean, I could, but it'd ruin things.
Scale mail. I think I can wear scale mail.
I think it's it's heavy armor. I think it's heavy.
Well, I can't. I am wearing scale mail, but I don't know. Maybe it's better than my scale mail.
I mean, the DM did acknowledge it, so you never know.
If one scale mail is better than another scale mail.
Does anyone else wear scale mail? Or armor at all? Does anyone else wear armor?
I think I'm.
You guys are all kind of in the same boat of like we
like
don't wear
leather,
heavy stuff.
but I'm into the leather. I think
Scale mail is medium armor, so it is 14 plus Dex modifier. No, but you have disadvantage on stealth.
Right.
So it's kind of the medium ground as far as like good armor, disadvantage doesn't.
So I have leather armor on right now, but
can you wear?
it says I'm proficient in medium. That means yeah, right?
Oh.
Good.
Yes, because it's not scale. Isn't? Is it metal? Because you can't wear metal armor, or is it just metal shields you can't wear?
Oh,
We'll
I
get to
don't
that.
know.
We'll figure that one out. But yeah,
Why don't we just put it in the bag of holding for now?
All right, man. I'll throw it in there.
along with a dead body.
Still got that guy in there. I forgot all about him.
There's the whole body in here, man.
Hey, where'd he come from?
And that guy has plate armor on, doesn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he did a shield, a dented shield. Yeah. Well, this dead body's got to be worth at least $500 gold.
Are there any good weapons laying around?
I mean,
Bunch of
nothing.
crap.
Nothing like was really well made. No.
It's crap.
It's
I'm gonna-
Polish, it's
I'm gonna
crap.
check out the casks. I want to see if there's something I can drink with my pipe. I need a good drink to go along with my pipe smoking.
I mean, this is Saltmarsh. What pirate worth their shit doesn't have some decent rum laying around, right?
Nice.
I think there's probably some. I wouldn't call it decent rum. We'll just say there's some rum.
Pirate rum.
Yeah, pirate rum. That's right. Shitty pirate rum. So, let me double check here. Yeah. So,
What are these?
actually, no. These here are bolts of cloth. So there's 8 casks, and it's actually brandy, but who's really we're splitting hairs here. You figure these things are probably worth 10 gold a piece at market value. But there's markings on these casks that tell you that they are from they're likely smuggled. They're likely illegal casks of brandy. So selling them might be difficult.
Can we put them in the pouch of craziness?
So the bag of holding became a pouch, and it's just grown smaller. But you could, I think it holds.
The
What,
thimble of
5?
forever.
how many pounds? How many pounds does a bag of holding hold? Because you got a
Put them in my hole, man. It's my hole. Just stuff it right in my hole. I believe a bag of holding it will carry up to 500 pounds. 500
So I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's be so with a whole body with plate mail, you're already looking at like what
There's a body of
300
with
pounds.
plate mail.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, you guys,
come on,
you guys
man.
stuff-
He's small.
Don't we want to fish that dude out and just put the plate mail in there?
Well, you're kind of a cold-hearted son of a bitch, ain't you? I'm bringing
well,
him.
Are
we
we-
found him
are we-
dead already.
Are we making
We just have to go
money,
back and say
or are we
he's
making
dead.
space?
that bag is really starting to smell.
You should take. Well, no,
Why do we have a dead body in there?
we were gonna take him back
Brother.
to town and bury him.
Oh,
So the plate mail alone weighs 65 pounds. The brother's at least 200. Well, maybe about
200.
so you're going to. Yeah. I mean, he's a stout guy. What do you? Don't shame him. Giant.
hey, I'm like 215. So what are you saying? I'm fat.
I'm like
Is that what you're saying, Sal? I'm fat.
I don't want to see
You might want to lay off them peanut butter and nana sandwiches. That's what I'm saying, man. They're not good for you.
All right, you dancing cats. You are so the casks weigh probably. I mean, what is it? What does a keg weigh? 25 pounds? I'm not a keg guy. I don't know. So you're starting to, but with the body and the plate mail, you're kind of pushing. You could fit
Like 300
cask
pounds.
too.
Dude.
All right, so
Yeah,
you
we
get
got
200
like
pounds
200
to play with.
All right, do we not need this body anymore?
No, you can tell them where the body's at, and they can come and look at it.
All right, fine. I'm gonna take the body out. I'm gonna take the
We're this naked body.
So
Now.
this bag has really been marinating in dead body for a
Man,
while.
it's magic
and,
bag. It don't keep odors.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It comes with Febreze. It's a Febreze bag.
to find some Lysol. So you guys, you reach in and pull out the dead body of the brother.
I'm not touching it.
Well, here's the
Your
thing:
job, bud.
does the dead body hold more value to you than a 8 casks of brandy?
Nothing holds more value than 8 cats. Dead or alive.
Yeah. We're stripping him, taking the plate mail.
You make a
sell.
strong point there.
And
You know what's lighter than a full cask of brandy? An empty cask of brandy.
a body.
All right, so I strip the body of the plate mail, put the plate mail back in the bag of holding, and then throw in a. I'm not taking. I mean, how much is a cask? How much do I figure one of these is worth?
Well, they're worth about 10 gold in the market. However, it appears that these things are illegal smuggled casks. So selling them outright would be, you'd have to find a buyer,
I'm going to take 2.
irreputable source. Okay.
Feel free to pick one up and put it on your back, Mr. Bard, if you want.
I'll tell you what, this bag of holding really opens the can of worms. Isn't
Did
it?
we kill everybody in the room? I mean, in the
Murdered.
caves.
That's not something I can answer in good conscience.
Oh, we have to go look. Put a couple of the kegs in the bag of holding.
Well, wait, aren't we going to take a small rest? Short rest?
I will allow you guys to take a short rest.
Okay,
before we go
short
murder.
rest time.
Murder
right.
hopping?
So
because it's been so long, and I figure, I'm here for
Yeah.
you guys. I'm on your side.
Stop with the bullshit and the misdirection.
I'm exhausted from hauling this plate mail around, man.
So DM speaking
Yes.
to new online D&D player. What do I do on a short rest here?
Okay,
I
so
have no more hit dice.
you can use a hit die to heal, but you don't really need it for you personally.
I'm full health. Yeah.
But you're gonna gain back some spell slots.
Yeah.
I think it's up to half, isn't it?
So half of 3 would be 1, right?
Definitely round down in that situation.
Let
So
me
I
double
use
check. Yeah. So okay.
How do you use a hit die? Oh, you just click on it?
Yep.
Click. Hey, I'm back to
I maxed out my hit points, so I'm good. I'm just like,
Okay. So yeah, use both hit die. Make sure you mark both those off in case we have an issue like we did. You spend the hit die. Character regains some spend hit points. So it will say under your class if you gain, I believe, if you gain any spells back during a short rest. So, what do we have here?
what will we
I think you're gonna get a spell slot back. I think that's a foregone conclusion here.
So so I'll take like cure wounds as my.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to pick what it is because of being a bard.
It could be any of them.
The slot
Okay.
back. Yeah, if you're a wizard, it would work a little differently, but
Okay.
you get one of your prepared ones back. You can just choose what it is, but you want to
Okay.
go ahead and use it. So, same thing I think goes with Valmora and
I do not have spell.
so Gorgo.
Yeah, man.
While you were taking a short rest, you're puffing on this pipe.
Yep.
The smoke does not dissipate. It lingers in the air, and as it does, over the course of like 10, 15 minutes of you sort of puffing away, the smoke lingers around you. And after a while, it begins to form moving shapes.
in this pipe, man.
That's awesome.
You begin to see images of sort of like your childhood when
Mom?
the curse was laid upon you.
Oh, hell.
But what these are is these are impressive and heroic achievements are being formed. So like you probably
What is
like
in that pipe?
you see the battle you just had with Sandbully, a very heroic moment moment for you, and the smoke is just sort of reenacting these scenes of the most impressive moments of the most impressive achievements that you've had. Very real. It appears that everyone can see it, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
And so this goes on for about 5 minutes, and then the smoke dissipates.
Whoa, that was different. I don't. How'd you guys like that show?
Needed more
Do
hills.
do most pipes do that? I never smoked a pipe before.
The
What?
icky to the sticky.
I've never seen anything do that.
I'm gonna
One
look.
thing. One of the last things you see in these smoky images is a large ship sort of move into like your forevision, and it sits there, and that's like one of the last things before the smoke like dissipates. That one is not something you were aware of.
I've seen the future. Okay, a large ship. Past. I'm just writing this down.
Sure, not a bad idea.
Do I remember any details about the ship? It's like a pirate ship or like a.
I mean, yeah, it's that type of ship. But there aren't really any details on it
Okay,
that you can make out through. I mean, it's a smoky version of the ship, you know. But
gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna inspect the pipe a little closer just to see if there's any markings on it or anything I can tell. Like,
Mhm.
what? I mean, it's got to be some. Is it the pipe? Is it the tobacco?
Okay, so through this short rest, you spend some time with this item. Here's the deal on it. It is a common magical item, but it is also considered a wondrous item.
Ooh.
You know that whenever you smoke out of it, at some point, that you will relive some of your most impressive and heroic achievements. So while it is not really super useful to maybe what you're doing, it's like, hey man, you want to sit back and relive the golden days.
It is the pipe of Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, it's like
the pipe of
yeah. It's a feel good pipe, man. Just,
pipe of
down
narcissism.
yourself. Yeah.
The nostalgia pipe. All right.
It is actually referred. It is actually called the Pipe of Remembrance.
Yep.
So
I got me a pipe of remembrance. Cool.
Take a die of inspiration. A D6 of inspiration.
Cool.
So there's a spot on your sheet where you can put you can add let me pull your sheet up here. There's a spot just above your proficiency bonus next to strength. It says inspiration. You can just click that, and it gives you you have a D6 that you can use to add on to like an attack roll or
I don't roll it now.
saving throw. No, you choose one too. It lasts for an hour in this case.
Cool.
So we'll say that it gives you a just sort. It's exactly like what Chris can do with his bardic inspiration.
All right.
It'll last an hour instead of 10 minutes.
Sweet.
Okay, so let's go look for more things down the hallway here.
Mhm.
Can I sneak? Do I have to roll a stealth for that? Probably not going to do very good at it, but we're going to try anyways.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin to where are you at? You begin to sort of make your way down this hallway here.
Yeah.
Cavernous hallway here. Okay. The incline of the passage is perceptibly greater in this area.
Mhm.
Coarse matting has been laid in places on the floor, negating some of the slope's slipperiness. So you're most definitely heading downhill at this point.
Mm-hmm. There's some shit right there. Oops.
There is. There's more. There's more bolts of cloth. There's more casks of brandy. As you get to this area where you see this stuff, the passage widens to the south at this point to form a small cavern. There are 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting.
God damn it.
And
Ooh,
essentially it's the
claw.
same.
Claw?
Cloth.
Oh, cloth. Ooh, cloth.
It's the same. It's essentially the same as you had found in the room
So-
above. Everyone, make a perception roll.
Okay.
Kat, go ahead and say what you were going to say.
Oh, no, I just rolled a perception. I got a 14.
Okay.
Brian.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Balmora, Sidalay, Gorgo, you're still just
I'm still
reliving
looking at my pipe.
reliving your battles there. Balmora and Sidalay, you hear some noise coming from the east, coming from over this direction. Some scuffling, some mumbled voices.
I'm going to get my maul ready.
Yes, and they're definitely not speaking common. They're speaking. Does anyone have Goblin as a language?
Let me see. What do I have for language?
I'm pretty sure at least 1 or 2 of you.
Undercommon.
And this is only the people that succeeded on the roll, by the way. So only Sidle and Valmore. Do either of you have Goblin?
What do I find?
I
my
do.
Speak undead.
languages? Where are my languages here?
Under
Would be
your
the bottom
proficiency.
left-hand corner.
Bottom left-hand corner.
I do speak Goblin.
Hey.
Okay, so you
No,
can
I have
kind of
Elvish.
hear mutterings. You understand that it is in the language of Goblin. You can't quite make it out, but it sounds basically like they're coming. They're coming now. Ready yourself. Similar to that. Yeah. Urukai. It's coming from the east.
Blah, 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 blah,
So
Well-
I will relay to my group that they clearly know that we're here and this way. So
Leroy? No.
Leroy Jenkins.
Exactly. That's what I was about to do. I can't do the act of surprise because I know we're coming. So
Yeah. Well, that's a bottleneck. It's not a great place to.
no, I'm
To
just gonna
be-
go. Can I run and do it?
Hell yeah, you can.
Run, rage.
Independent.
Rage.
Wild card, bitches.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Wild card. I love
25, 30.
it. Mhm.
How
Okay,
rage?
so you used a bonus action to rage. I believe it's a
Mhm.
bonus action. Okay. The passage leads into a cave that opens directly to the sea. The tide is out at present, and there is little water in the cave, but there is an obvious high water mark 3 feet above the floor. Pulled up onto the sloping cave floor is a small boat, perhaps large enough for 8 people, with oars, a step-down mast, and neatly furled sail. A rope tied to the bow is being held down by a large boulder that serves as an anchor. There are 3 hobgoblins guarding this area. They are not surprised. They are aware that you were in the. So everyone, click on your token
Mhm.
and roll initiative.
Initiative.
I suck. I always get bad initiatives.
Where is my initiative? I can't find my initiative.
It should be at the top of your character sheet.
It's the the middle one of the gray box in the
There.
upper middle of your sheet.
Nice.
I got it.
Hey, all right. Now I
The
just gotta
barbarian
figure
gets
out
to go last.
what the hell to do.
Probably.
I gotta X out some. Let's see. Virgo, nope, you're gone. And okay, let me do some housekeeping here. And boom. All right, the hobgoblins act first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in initiative. That is correct. 4 of you and them. Okay. So the hobgoblins, they do act first. Let me see here. The first one, the one closest to you, he yells out something in Goblin that only Valmore, I believe, understands. And he says, he basically says, "Kill the intruders." They don't have a lot to say, I guess. He does. He approaches Sidaway, and he swings with his longsword. One-handed attack. An 8 misses.
Yep.
He only gets 1 attack per turn. Okay. So the one over here kind of hesitates. He's a little nervous, but he runs up here, readies a bow, fires it at Sidaway. A 20, not a natural 20, but a 20. So you take 2 piercing damage from a bow, from an arrow.
I take half damage.
Great. So you sort of deflect it. It just it maybe leaves a little,
Pink.
cut on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one here runs up, and he's actually going to let's see, how can he do this? He's going to. Here's what he does. He runs up to Gorgo, and as he runs up, he realizes that there's more of you standing there, and he regrets it pretty quickly. But he's already there, so he makes an attack at Gorgo with his longsword, one-handed.
Hey man, did you see my cool pipe?
21. So you take 9 slashing. Sorry, bro.
Hey man.
Damn.
He lays a good one into you, but as he does, he looks over. He sees Valmore, he sees Varen, and he's like, shit. Varen, speaking of, it is your action.
I will. I think move through to there and attack with my rapier. And let me hit that real quick. Hold on. I forgot where everything is.
There's a weapon attack section under your sheet where it says just under your hit points and your hit dice. There, you just click on your rapier and it'll make the attack.
Oh, yep, there it is.
All right, 20. So yeah,
All right, nice.
you thrust. As a rapier is a thrusting weapon. And you find a soft spot in the Hobgoblin's armor. You hit him for 6 points of damage.
Okay, and then as a bonus, I'm going to who's right? Is that Verdum? So that's Gorgon. I'm gonna dance a little jig, and I'm gonna inspire him with my Elvis like.
Well, hold on. He's already inspired, so he can't have.
So he's already got bardic inspiration. So
Yes,
how about that?
Ganja.
How about that? I'll do that to Valmora.
Okay.
So let me.
So Valmora, you were inspired as he dances an Irish or Scottish jig. Pardon me. It's just all of a sudden he stabs somebody and he just starts dancing like a fool. And I believe at level 2 you're still it's a D6 of inspiration. Actually, do want to double check this here. And inspiration. You could roll a die, another number roll to 1 ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw. Okay, so not damage.
Do you have to declare that you're using it before you use it?
You have to declare that you're using it after you roll, but before you know what the outcome is.
Yes.
So you make your roll, you see what it is, and then you can decide. But I
gotcha
before I tell you if you fail or succeed.
Right.
All right, and Gorgo, your action.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action first to cast Hunter's Mark. It's on myself, or it's on one creature that I can see within 90 feet. So I'm going to do it on this dude right in front of me.
Okay.
Do I click on it, or I guess
no? You can just make your attack now.
Okay. So I will attack him with my short sword.
Okay.
What did I get there? I didn't see. 12.
So
Ooh.
12. Let me see. Does a 12.
I might want to use my inspiration. Just in
I
case.
think you might want to as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use it just because I don't know how good a 12 is against a hobgoblin.
I bet not enough.
So I will use my inspiration.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Inspiration.
You're my inspiration.
A 6.
You got a 6?
Yep.
Dude, you hit.
Nice.
Wow. Wow. I'll be honest with you. You just hit.
Woo.
Wait, so they've got an 18 AC
17 or 18.
or a 17? Yeah.
So,
Damn. Okay.
so roll your damage for your what weapon are we using?
My well, it's
Short
already
sword.
included, so 9. I did
Okay,
9.
so you do 9. So that's
And
gonna.
I
kill
did
it.
9 to him.
Yes, that fells him.
Okay. Awesome.
My hunter's mark was wasted.
No, you can transfer it as a bonus action to another enemy.
Oh,
It lasts for 1 hour with concentration. You can transfer it as a bonus action. Yeah,
so I could do that next round.
correct.
Okay, cool.
Well, technically you do it now, but
Do it now.
doesn't serve you any.
No, I'll wait because if this other dude gets killed, I
Mm.
gotta
Oh,
use another
sure.
bonus.
Sure.
Because it doesn't apply to everyone else. Only your attacks. Okay. So that brings us to Valmora. Your turn.
Alrighty.
That one's stick that in my pipe and smoke it, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll add this one to the list of impressive and heroic feats.
Exactly.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my short bow on this guy.
Okay. Ten misses. 10 misses.
Well, I could use my you. Well, you already said it, so
Yeah,
Okay.
I should have said, but your inspiration will not help you.
okay.
Do you want to move anywhere? Or you just stay there.
I'm okay.
Sidalay,
Finally,
giant
my
ball and-
turn.
raging angry elf self.
Raging angry elf self. She is going to hit with her maul.
Hey, turtle.
Hi, turtle.
What am I missing? 13 does not get it done. So it's a +2 of 15, still doesn't do it.
These are tough.
So you swing and your maul slams into the ground. The hobgoblin sort of jumps back, and he's like, "We may have fucked up." And it's the hobgoblin's turn, so he is going to lunge with his longsword at Sidalay. He rolls a 6, so 6 misses, and the second one is going to use his longbow against you as well, just like last time. And he rolls an 18, hits for 2 piercing damage. So luckily,
one damage.
1, yes. So luckily, this guy with the arrow, while he's hitting you, his accuracy still kind of sucks. So you have that going for you.
Which
Just
is
getting
nice.
paper cuts.
Yeah, basically, just getting annoyed. Varen, back to you.
I will.
And I'm going to. I don't want to spend like half the night on this battle, so I am sort of just trying to get moved along.
I'm gonna drop over there, and we're gonna do another rapier.
Okay.
Rapier.
And that's gonna be
Nice.
a big ball of no.
Certainly is. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, nope.
Cry.
Crime. Sing a sad song.
I'm gonna sing a sea shanty to Gorgon, and we'll do a little bardic inspiration.
Yeah. Okay. You get another dive inspiration, Gorgo.
Woo!
So mark that back in your sheet. And Chris, I think you're down to you have like 2 more uses of that. I think
I have two more BIs to give out.
Gorgo, your action.
All right.
So now you can bonus action your hunter's mark somewhere else.
Okay. So, can I fit through here, through this area?
You get in where you fit in.
Like, can I go this way?
You can cross through any body other than an enemy.
Okay. All right. So I will transfer my hunter's mark to this dude. Right here.
Can you this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will move here.
See, I'm not just FYI. I'm not seeing your screen. I'm seeing my screen. So if you're gonna do that, ping who you're. Because I'm on Roll20. I can't see the screen.
Just click and hold.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm going to move here.
If I may make a suggestion,
Sure.
you can move all the way over here without provoking the opportunity, and then you'll be flanking.
Oh, okay.
So you have an advantage.
Now, why is that not provoking an opportunity? Because he has.
Because
you never break contact with him.
You're not leaving the 5-foot threat range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were to move back 5 feet out of his 5-foot range, then you would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You never break contact.
But
Right.
because he moved into his range, does it provoke?
No, nope, not only moving out.
I thought if you moved in or out.
No,
Only out.
You have to move out of the 5-foot range. So if you were to go, if you were to like go from here, move around, you're in the 5 feet, move here, then you'd attack an opportunity attack. But since you stayed within 5 feet the whole time, you're good.
Okay.
It's a goofy roll. It's just, but yeah, that's what I had to tell you. So yeah, you can roll with advantage. What are you doing?
I'm going to hit him with my short sword. I'm going to attempt. Actually, I'm going to take 2 attacks since I can do that with a short sword and my hand.
You cannot because you used your bonus action to move your hunter's mark.
Son of a
So the
bitch.
second attack is a bonus action.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, I will attack with my short sword.
Okay.
And
Oof, neither of them hit.
doesn't
Just not
matter.
hitting it.
Wow.
And I will not use my inspiration because there's no goddamn point.
Boy, you guys are rolling rough
That's
right
rough.
now. Valmora, your
Rough.
turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to use my short sword again on the same guy.
Short bow. You mean okay?
That too.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gonna throw my short sword at him. Oh, miss. So
you shot someone. You shot someone. Finally.
okay, you missed. I'll deal with the critical in a minute. Sadly, your turn.
I'll deal
Yay,
with
finally. Yeah.
you,
I'm
lady.
going to go after this guy again, or try to.
Okay.
Let's see. Maul it.
Someone kill this.
No. Did I not hit it? Didn't I not? I did roll. That's a 13.
No.
Double 13.
Not
Keep
hit.
missing.
Boy, these little bastards have some higher requests.
I thought I should have turned on reckless attack, but I didn't.
I wonder how
so.
wise they are.
Probably not very.
I'm hoping.
I keep
All right,
missing.
so this one here,
Just keep missing.
Just keep missing. Just keep
let's
missing.
see here. All right, 5 misses. This guy can't hit the blind side of the barn.
Well, thank God he can't hit anyone either.
This guy begins to retreat here, and he fires his bow at Baron.
You son of.
It's like, I'm tired of your singing, Bard. It's a critical hit, but on the bright side, this guy still sucks at doing damage, so it's a total of 3 with the critical hit.
So 3.
Yeah. Well, this guy, he's hitting every time, but he's really not hitting for damage.
All right, so I gotta find my character sheet.
And then Varanid will be your action. And give me one more, please.
What are you two up to back there, Valmora?
I just had to use the bathroom. And Mike needed another drink.
So hey, easy there. We're alive. All right, so we're at the start of a new turn. Baron, it is your action. And
Friends don't let friends drink and DM.
trust me, you wouldn't want me any other way.
I'm gonna do a little Toll of the Dead, which is
Wisdom
I
saving throw, yes.
start with my my bagpipes on that one.
Okay, and everyone make a saving throw. Just kidding. Go ahead. So I need to do it. All right. What is your DC? What is your DC saving throw?
15.
15.
15 is okay. Good luck to this guy. Nope, 7 does not do it. So roll your damage, which is a D8 because he is not already injured.
Okay, so it's a D8. So crap. Okay? It's over here. Sorry. Hold on. Ah. I'm watching. I'm watching.
Too much time off. It's like learning.
No, I'm watching the StreamYard stream, and so I'm trying to hit the die button on the stream. So I need to roll 1d8.
Yeah, if your character sheet has vicious mockery on it.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
So the Dolores bells of Toll of the Dead ring out, and all of you can feel the necrotic energy building in the room as this hobgoblin tries to cover his ears, but they begin to bleed.
Kind of tingles.
Gorgo. Hey man, you want to smoke this pipe and make feel better?
All right, I'm gonna. Now I am gonna attack him with my hand axe and my short sword.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and you were still an advantage. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. 6 points. So your first attack cuts through him and cuts him down as he's struggling from the sounds of the bells. So I'll give you the choice. Instead of making you can move up to this guy and attack with your second attack, or you can move your hunter's mark. One or the other.
Can I? Wait, what was the second option?
You can use your bonus action to move the hunter's mark to this guy, or you can move up to him and use your second attack.
Oh,
I mean, I think like you would probably want to use your second attack, and then, I mean, that would be how I would think. Like,
yeah.
Even though their armor class is high,
I'll move up to that dude and
take the option.
use my second attack.
Okay. Oh, that was no, it doesn't matter. And a 20 hits. 20 hits. And yeah, you run up just so inspired by everything. And you stab him through with your short sword, or I guess you slash him with his axe. He lets out a goblinish grunt. He tries to back away. He's edging towards the water. His feet start to his boots start to step into the water that is creeping up this cavern.
Ooh, can I kick him in?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Next turn, maybe. Valmora.
Alrighty. I just want to move here.
Okay.
And try again with my short bow.
Right. No.
I could use my inspiration. You keep telling me no.
Go ahead. Well, all right. Go ahead and roll it. Roll a d6. Yay! You did it. So
Before anything
hero.
happens,
Yeah.
if this guy dies before my turn is up, I want to kick him into the boat and yell, "Your ship has sailed, buddy."
Okay. Here's what happens. Valmora runs up on Nox an arrow, shoots it. It strikes the hobgoblin in the neck. He begins to try and speak. He looks at Gorgo. And Gorgo delivers his. Say it.
Your ship has sailed, buddy.
And you boot him into the boat or the
Into the
water.
boat.
And you boot him into the boat, which is he now finds to be his final resting place.
That's how we do it.
Put him on ice.
I gave him the boat. I gave him the
I gave him
boot
the boat.
into the boat, man. That's how we do it back where I'm from. We boot him right in the boat.
I appreciate what you just did there. I gotta be honest with
You know,
So- Is he dead?
you. Yep, he's dead. Yep. He's laying in a boat, arrow sticking out of his throat, and Gorgo's acting like he's putting a notch in his belt, like, yep, my kill.
that's going in the pipe, man. That's going right in the pipe.
We can't wait to smoke that later. Okay, so to reiterate, scroll. The passage. So essentially, there is a little keel boat here, and you were overlooking. You were at the ocean. So this is far below the level of where the mansion is at.
First thing I want to see is what kind of armor and stuff these guys are wearing.
They're wearing chainmail and a shield. They have chainmails and shields.
I guess I could. That's worth money, right? Chainmail's expensive.
It's worth a decent amount, sure.
I'd say we put the chainmail in the bag of holding.
Once you just throw the whole hobgoblin in there.
Well, they're a little heavy. I don't know. I'm gonna run out. So you guys figure these are who they were signaling with the lantern?
Make a insight. Anybody can. Anybody who wants to.
Oh, I will try, but I doubt I'll do very.
Chainmail is worth 75 gold at new cost.
Oh, all right.
Damn. So
FYI.
probably
And
like
it
20
weighs-
gold anyway.
They weigh 55 apiece.
Oh, I'm getting heavy.
You are getting heavy.
Insight.
Inside.
You want me to keep track all the weight?
No, dude, don't worry too much about it, man. That's just one of those things. Like,
I mean, I don't
Don't
sell it.
overdo it. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm just if you still had a body in there, it might be one thing, but I'm not gonna. We're just having
There's
fun.
no more fucking bodies, Sal.
No. Okay, so
I was just trying to be
what
nice.
you can sort of deduce is that these were not the people that were to be signaled. These people were the people that were probably signaling someone else.
Wait, what? Satan?
Well, let's think about the pieces that we have put together so far. There has been a signaling lantern. You have come across a letter that was instructions on how to signal.
Right.
The question is, who are they signaling? And somebody
these
with
are the signalees, not the signalers. Or these are the signalers, not the signalees.
one of you brought up, are these people that are signaling? Deduction would tell you probably not.
These are the pitchers, not the catchers.
Wait, so they're the signalers,
Right, that's what I said, man. Are you not paying attention to me?
not the signalees.
I wish you just listen when I talk. I said these are the signalees. Signalers. Oh, now you got God, God damn it, man.
Get your R's and E's straight.
They were doing the signaling.
Mhm.
The signalers.
Well, if you wanna make it complicated, sure. I thought you were a man of words.
Signalers.
They were the ones to send the signal
There you go.
Yes.
to the signalees.
The pitchers.
Yeah, man. Why did you keep? Is there an echo in here? What? Where'd Mike go? He just quit on.
It's like,
He
Gave
can
up.
handle y'all.
did Mike quit?
I broke another DM, didn't I?
Oh,
There he is.
So yeah, again, it is low tide, and as you could tell that when tide comes in, the water it's about 3 feet more of water in this cave. But this boat is anchored down by a large rock. This little it fits. Oh, what I say it seats about 8 people. This boat here.
So we can get in it.
I mean, you could fit in it, sure, yeah.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay, Valmora, if we get in the boat, where are we going?
So that's a hell of a point. You could get in it, but then what?
Well, don't we have to get back to the main island?
Well, here's the
And
deal.
not
You
cross the
guys
creepy
came
bridge?
here. Hold on. You guys came here for a specific reason. You found the reason you came here, then you discovered more.
There's something afoot. There's a mystery as to this whole signaler debacle that we got going on here. We don't know what. I would imagine it's not really our job to figure this out, though. We weren't the ones. We were hired to find the sister and or the brother. No, right? The brother. We found the brother.
And we found a lot more.
Well, we did, but it's not our job to like solve these mysteries for this town. I don't know why are we doing this. Is this nobody's paying us? Maybe we should. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing the job. What I'm saying is, if we're gonna do it, maybe we should get paid.
I agree.
So maybe we go back to town, hit up Colonel Sanders, and he's got some more gold coin he can squeeze out of his tuchus.
So, yeah, essentially, the party has run into a proverbial dead end. Like you've discovered this. You're correct, Brian or Gorgon, is the things you have said. You have discovered a lot more things, but is it in your current job description to is this above your pay grade? Currently it is. Yeah. You are not incorrect in anything you just said.
It's not in our scope of practice right now.
I mean, I'm fine with zombies and skeletons and undead-like things, but now we're dealing with hobgoblins and
really spooky shit.
sorcerers, and I mean,
are you guys interested in seeing where this water leads to?
Well, so it's very clear to you guys when you look out. It leads directly to the sea. That's it. Like it leads out into the sea.
Not to like the Gulf of like where
you were on the coast. You were already on the coast.
Oh,
so it leads out to if you got. I don't know if I have a map I can show you, but you are on the absolute coast, the edge of the island. So it leads out.
So it goes out to where there be dragons.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't like a river or a cove or a gulf.
Okay.
It is the ocean. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could go back to town and kind of tell them what we found and see if we get any further information from there.
I think that's good, Ed.
Yeah,
That's a very good idea.
all right. Should we take 5? Like we're about an hour in. Take 5 and come back after we've left the cave.
I mean, yeah. If you guys want to do that, we can
I could grab a beverage.
Yeah,
I already just did that because I couldn't help myself.
I'm gonna freshen up my tea, and
Let's
so
do
we'll
a quick intermission. And we will collect ourselves back at the town of Saltmarsh.
I don't know what it is about playing D&D, but every time we play it, I have this craving for candy. I don't know, if like I'm like being a kid again or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Came back. We're back in town.
We are back in the wonderful, beautiful, gloomy town of Saltmarsh. So the party makes its way back up north, up the coast, to the town. And as typical, it is an overcast, sort of gloomy day. But I feel like every good fishing village has to be gloomy and overcast in my head. I just feel like that's how
It
they
doesn't.
are.
It's make it sunshiny and birds are singing.
No, not at all. In fact, we're going to go dark and stormy.
With this dark, stormy night.
And yeah, you guys are over here. You approach the gates of Saltmarsh. There are the two guards that stand, sort of, loosely stand guard, and they nod as you walk past them. One of them's eating some dried meat or whatever, and they let you pass. So, what is your plan as you first arrive back into Saltmarsh?
Probably go find what's his name?
Gellin Primewater?
Yeah,
the guy
tell
that
him what we
hired us,
discovered.
basically. Yeah.
We probably should talk to who the prince? No, not prince. Sorry, the mayor of the town.
There's the council, and Gellin so far is the one. Now you know that Gellin isn't the most eldest member of the council, but he's the one that has been your point of contact.
Yeah,
He's the mayor.
So you walk through, and you do come to that bridge.
I'm gonna just jump in the water and swim across because
okay, so suddenly just nosedives in.
Well,
what are the rest of you doing? You're gonna walk across it?
yeah, I'm just gonna walk across that.
Sure. I'm feeling
it just
brave.
makes you sick.
So, sideway, you swim across. You come out the other end. You pull yourself up onto the shore, and you are soaking wet.
I don't care.
The rest of you, you cross the bridge, and you do get that same sense of being nauseous. As you cross it and get away from it, that feeling subsides a bit until you feel fine again. Now, Gellin's house is right here, so that would be where you would be heading. I think it would be over here.
Yep.
And as you get to this area, this is like the main dock area. So you hear all the goings on of a typical dock. You hear the sounds of the workforce, the river pounding upon the dock, not pounding, but rushing upon the shore, and
Sounds of
there is yes. There is a man staying outside Gellin's house. It is essentially like his caretaker, his butler, if you would, I suppose. And as you approach, he looks out. Oh,
what's up, Alfred?
you have returned.
Yes.
I would imagine you're looking to speak with Gellin. Then yes. And he just without even like waiting for your answer, he spins and walks in the house, and he sort of gestures for you to enter. And he opens the doors for you, and you walk into his large foyer, and he says, "Wait right here, please." A few minutes go by, and he comes back in the room with Gellin in tow. And
What's up, Gilly Limewater?
he says, close enough. My friends, please come sit down.
Yep.
What news do you bring me? It has been days now since you have left?
Like 2?
Yeah, something like that. 2 or 3 days. Yeah, something like that.
Well, there were undead in the basement of that house. We have dispatched of those. There were also, was it smugglers?
And he sort of takes a gasp in smugglers.
We definitely do not have any of their smuggled brandy, though. I'll just say.
I mean, you tasted it. That's about it. But we just knew that it was brandy. But yeah, they were smuggling brandy. Most likely, that is how the 2 kids, 2 siblings died.
We found the brother.
Yeah.
He was deceased.
That is unfortunate, but not unexpected.
And this low down, no good, dirty snake called Skirmy Shakespeare. What was his name again?
Ned.
Ned you were so close.
Ned, needle nose Ned. You know me, Ned the head.
Ned Shake Shaft was involved. He pretended to be captured there. And then he stabbed us in the back and just pulled old, I don't know what you call it, Benjamin Franklin on us. And next thing you know,
Benjamin,
What?
called you a turkey? Tried to electrocute you with a kite?
But something's going on there we don't quite understand. There's some signalers and some signalees. There's some hobgoblins involved. There's some
They're
lanterns.
dead. We killed the There's no signalers anymore.
Well, that we know of. There's none that were there, but
As long as they weren't the signalese.
there was a wizard, and we killed him too. We kind of killed everybody. Hope you don't mind that.
Everything is dead. The entire place burnt to the ground.
But I got this cool pipe if you want to see some of the cool stuff I did.
I'm good. So it turns out that this haunted mansion was what you believe to be a smuggler's cove. Is that what you're telling me?
Sure.
What is it? What else?
That's what you want to call it?
I mean, you make it sound so formal.
Ayus? Didn't we see somebody's name Ayus or something?
There was a
letter, but that wasn't pertaining to the smugglers. That was does anyone still have that?
demigod.
Yes, I use.
It had something to do with the kingdom of Alaron. Demigod and his warriors in.
I believe what happened was IU struck a deal or something with the island, and so now they have like an outpost here. Is sort of what that letter had alluded to.
Yeah,
yeah. I can't believe I remember that. I'll be honest with you. And it was led by Captain Zendros, a Cambion, which is essentially like a fiend. So Gellin listens to you regaling with him with the information of your trip to the haunted mansion, which I imagine is embellished with every bit of eccentricity you can muster up.
And Gorgo really likes sticking his head in holes.
You never know what you might find. I found a bag of holding. And a cool pipe. What'd you find? Maybe you be more likely
We
to
found giant centipedes at one time.
Well, hey, you know, sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. It's just the way the ball game's played. You can't. You know.
Gellin
Gellin
clears his throat and says, please. My time, much like yours, is sure.
Yes.
Very valuable.
So.
I know what you mean, Gillian Anderson. Go ahead.
It's amazing.
Truth is out
If
there.
you need to send anybody over there, you probably should before more smugglers get in there.
Perhaps we take a step back, evaluate the information you have given me.
Mhm.
All right.
There is some concern. We have done our best to rid the land around us of smugglers ever since the sea princes were driven away. But now I am fearful. They've been fairly right underneath our nose this whole time.
Mhm.
And he pulls out a bag and he lays it on a table. He says, "Your payment. I believe the agreed upon price was 200 gold pieces. This is for
Yes.
you.
Thanks.
I am going to bring this information to the council. You said a bag of holding, Sir Von Doom? Verdum, excuse me. What, did you find anything particularly interesting that might be of note to... What exactly do you have in that bag of holding, sir?
I got a lot. Well, you know, I got that's kind of a personal question there,
What the hell?
Gildan.
Do you like armor?
I think our services payment has been rendered for our services.
Are you a medium in chainmail?
I got watches. You like watches? Well, I'll be honest with you. You know, I don't know that that's really any of your business, Mister.
You know,
Was there something particular I can interest you in?
I was just wondering if you had found any particular goods there, but you are correct. It does not. It is not my business. You have served the task we sent you upon, and you've done so quite well. Now, you tell me that you have found what you think is the sibling of this Merrill that we have found. Well, I suppose we can put that mystery to bed. Unfortunately for the two of them, they seem to have died by the hands of what appear to be the smugglers. Is that what you deduce?
That's kind of what we our deductions came to a conclusion with. Yeah.
Your conviction is just.
I mean, yeah, I'd say that's the truth.
Yeah, that's
As far as we could tell from our investigation.
Right. Excellent. Well, this, I think, concludes our business, I suppose, then, for now.
Well,
I would like to commend
looks
you.
to me like you have a bit of a smuggling problem going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, and if you were to say perhaps need the services of a brave and valiant party of elves to take care of such a problem, we might be knowledgeable of such a party that could exist out there in the
He looks strong, and he rubs his chin, and he nods, and he says, I do believe you may be accurate on that. However, first things first, I must present this information to the council. You understand, of course. However, well, let me talk to the council.
All right. Before you go,
Yes.
just out of curiosity, this has nothing to do with nothing, but you're the mayor of the town. You probably know the comings and goings of people here. Is there anyone in town that you would say is untrustworthy in their dealings with goods and services, or that someone might say if they were, looking to what do they call it? Fence something.
Why?
Just out of curiosity, we just want to stay. Personally, I
Are you
abhor
asking
that
the mayor of the town this?
I just personally want to know so I can stay away from that type of individual because it offends me.
Want nothing to do
Personal
with
nature.
them.
So
Scoundrels.
Gellin walks up to you casually, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he sort of turns you towards the door, and he begins walking out with his arm over your shoulder, and he says, "Sir Verdu,
Mhm.
I imagine you wouldn't be interested in selling any wares you had found in the Smuggler's Cove. That would not be you, of course."
Oh, of course not, Mr. Mayor. You have me all wrong.
Not the mayor.
He's the mayor.
Well, he's
the
a council member. He's a council member.
Let's call him
Written down that he was
his
the
honor. His honor.
Justice, Your Holiness.
It's,
Listen, yeah,
He-
no,
he turns towards you, puts his both hands on your shoulders, and says, "I can assure you, to the best of my knowledge, there are no fencers or smugglers active in our town, and if they are, they will be rooted out as quickly as possible.
Well, that's
But I
good
know
to
that you are very altruistic, and I appreciate your concern. I would not head to certain dock bars then, if that's what you were looking to avoid."
Oh, see, I knew you were a good guy. I really appreciate that information, Mister
And you really,
Councilman.
and he's like,
Uh,
Well done, sir. Well
"This is,
done.
I am going to call a meeting of the town council and be available." As he says, as he turns to all of you, if you would like to earn perhaps some more income, please be available. Your usefulness is noted.
that's right.
And he then puts his hand back around you and walks you to the door. He says, "As always, my dear elves, it has been a pleasure." I
Well,
suppose.
the pleasure's all ours, Mayor. Your
Go
Holiness.
back to building
Your
boats and
Holiness. So as he basically gets you out of his mansion, there is an elderly gentleman outside his house, and you recognize him as Eleander Fireborn, one of the council members. This cat, very stern.
Very
He's
handsome.
got he is very. He has a wooden leg, a peg leg. He has a peg leg. And
Laughing at that
Is it a
man's
sexy peg leg?
I wasn't
Sexy
expecting him
man.
to say peg leg.
it is it's a decent peg leg as far as peg legs go, I suppose.
Fine.
And he as you exit the house, he peg legs up to you casually. And he says, "My dear friends, I see you have come back from the haunted mansion. No doubt I'm aware of the things that have been going on. As you know, I am part of the council. I will allow Gellin."
It's like you're part of the table, buddy.
You're such an asshole.
God. Dude.
He says, the town council thanks you for your services. Gellin will keep me abreast of the information you have given to him. However, I would like to enlist your services briefly, if I might, on behalf of the town. If you adventurers so willing to continue adventuring for a coin, of course.
What do you have in mind?
Well, please walk with me if you would. And he begins to turn and walk down the road with you.
Walk this way.
And everyone's just peg legging like a bunch of assholes.
Hey, first, did anybody grab the money that Gillian Anderson left us?
We did. I grabbed the money.
Okay,
Okay.
just make sure.
I have
This is,
200 coins.
It has come to our attention that just off of the coast of Saltmarsh, about a mile, there's a collection of lizard folk gathering in the water. I have some curiosities about what their plans are. I would be willing to pay if the group of you would head out there and confront the lizard folk and just see what exactly it is they are collecting for.
Can we go tomorrow?
Of course, yes. I understand.
Thanks.
You probably just sleep in some real beds. That is acceptable.
What kind of authority do we have over these lizard folk? Is this an official kind of inquiry, or are we just going out there, rolling up on them thug-like?
Oh, no, of course not. You have the backing of the council behind you, but I would not go in there arrows flying. Just see what they're doing. That is all we ask.
Can I get a badge?
I do not think we are quite there yet.
All right, just asking. I mean, a badge would be nice. Flash a badge, people think you got authority and tend to do what you. But that's all right. If you don't have a badge, that's fine.
I'm not sure the lizard folk would acknowledge any badge I can give you. Listen, 250 gold for the group of you, just to go and talk to the lizard folk, see what exactly they're collecting together for.
Just a wink, wink talk? Is that what we're talking about? That's a lot of money just for a conversation there, Eleander. Wink, wink. I know what you're saying. I get talk. I can talk real good.
No.
We'll talk the hell out of them lizard folk.
This. I am a soldier myself. When I was younger, this is not the sort of talking I'm talking about. I am talking about just talking, not talking like talking. You know what I'm talking about?
No, talk. Just talk.
Just a talk. Just a how do you do, not a how do you do. I'm sure you understand what I'm getting at.
What if they talk to us?
All right, so we're gonna have to go kill these lizard folk and string them up.
Whoa! No one said anything about killing the lizard folk.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just joshing you.
The lizard folk are not our enemies currently.
Don't.
Are a beautiful and civilized culture, motionless, however they may be. Just go and see, investigate what exactly they're gathering for. That is all just precautionary.
If you say that they're not a threat, why are you so concerned with what they're doing?
Again, simply precautionary. It's not typical for them to be gathering in large groups off the coast of Saltmarsh. I feel you people are more untrustworthy of me than you are of lizard like. But you guys are like, listen, I don't know, man. This guy seems like he's up to something here.
It just seems like an awful lot of money to have a talk, with a couple of. But that's fine. Hey, I'm happy to do it. And when we're all done, we'll go have a drink. You can tell me about that leg of yours because I'm dying to know how you but not now. I gotta.
He looks down and says, this would be a story I would be happy to tell you.
All right, I might or might not have some brandy we could share over, depending on how this lizard talk goes. But
you're like, for someone who's so untrustworthy with council, you're the shadiest motherfucker in this group.
I'm probably.
I may or may not have smuggled goods. Yes, we murdered everybody.
Hey, man, just hustling. I'm just a hustler.
Hey, respect the game.
My character is very wholesome.
Indeed, yes, you are the purest of the elves of the group.
All right, she's like, I'm gonna go see my grandma, granny, and go rest up, and probably level up. I don't know if we're doing that. I feel like we're leveling up.
We are not leveling. We are not leveling up.
Nice try.
Yes.
Darn, I really want that wild magic barbarian.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm gonna
That
head
level
to
3 fix.
a shady ass bar by the docks.
Of course you are. All right, let me close a couple things out here. And okay.
So we're gonna meet. We're
As
gonna meet in the morning and go to this lizard cult meeting.
When he says off the coast, like where exactly?
he said, like a mile or less than a mile east off the actual coast of the town.
I mean, there's a lot of coasts though. Like where?
I mean, Jesus, do you want me to ping it on a map? Like he gives you the
Oh, he gave us a specific direction.
sure. Like
Okay.
he just send you out on a boat. And like I don't know, figure it out.
I think she's got something against Pegleg.
I think you all do.
Nah, I liked him a lot.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Let's see here. The Shady Bar is that is the empty net. That's actually the place, if you remember, where you like walked up and they're like throwing someone over the deck into the
Yeah, that's
water.
the place.
Yeah, the empty net. It's a place that is still supported by the still driven into the harbor waters, tavern, purportedly a haven for smugglers, mercenaries, assassins, and even pirates, if you believe the stories. But you don't, of course, because you're pure citizens of Saltmarsh. So yeah, okay.
We're going to that bar.
Well, I am. I don't. You don't have to come
Well,
with me.
no, I'll come in with you.
So okay, how many people are going to the empty net?
I will go as
I thought you
well.
were going to
will go
visit
as
your
well.
grandmother.
I will after the empty. She might even be in there. I don't know.
Graham likes to get crazy, huh?
She does. You can't tell she's my gram. She's looks like me. Or I mean, same age.
Okay, so you make your way to the empty net. It's still kind of daytime, but there's enough business here to know that this is not the most up and up of taverns. There's probably a dozen people in here. The whole bar is made out of like sort of rotting wood for the like not terrible, but you can tell like they just don't keep it up like some of the other two nice taverns in town.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Do I know who the bartender is? Or the innkeeper?
The owner his name is Kreb.
Is he there?
Yeah. I think he, like any good owner of a tavern, he's probably tending the bar.
I'm gonna. Before I go up to him, I'm gonna find an empty cup somewhere in the bar if I can,
Oh my god, I know what you're doing.
and then I am gonna find a shadowy corner and I'm gonna fill the cup with a little bit of our stolen brandy.
So okay, let me put this visually. So you're going to walk to a corner. You're going to open up your bag of holding, pull a cask out.
Discreetly.
Okay, tell you what. Make a. I want you to make a sleight of hand roll, just for the fun of it. I want to see.
I don't even know how. Okay, there we go.
8. Okay, I want you to make a perception roll.
Didn't think this was going to be so hard.
So yeah, you totally discreetly pull the cask out of your bag and pour yourself a glass of brandy, a cup of brandy, and put it back in the bag.
Okay, I'm going to take it up.
There's definitely no eyes watching you do this at all.
Fantastic. I'm going to take it up to the innkeeper. And I'll put it in front of him and I said, try that.
He looks down and says, no outside food or drink.
Just try it.
I'm just like,
He turns and he blows a snot rocket on the floor. He puts a towel down, he grabs it, and he slugs the whole thing. And he's like, not the smoothest of not the smoothest of. Had.
Do you think it was made in a toilet?
Do they have toilets in Saltmarsh? I don't know.
I don't know, like bathroom or like a
It's
gross
bathroom
place.
brandy. Is there such thing as
No.
bathroom brandy?
I slide over and try and lay on the charisma and say, "Ah, come on, mate. That's the best brandy you've ever had, right?"
I can't believe we're doing that. I'm just like
All
standing
right,
in the
all
back,
right, all right,
like
all right.
waiting to see what happens.
You boys are a bit too obvious, don't you think?
Well, I'm just asking you if you'd be interested in something like that in your fine establishment here. I think it could maybe class up the joint a little bit. Not
Listen,
that it needs it.
I, of course, have to know where you got this from.
Well, I got it from a little bag that I'm holding on to right now. That's where I got it from. But if you want to know, let me ask you this. How much would you pay for a cask of that?
I'm not sure where you got your information, but I don't buy smuggled goods. This isn't that kind of tavern, obviously.
Well,
Oh,
that's
Obviously.
not
Which is complete bullshit.
I'm just like I'm sitting back there just watching.
all right.
And
Well-
what's the guy's name? Does he have a name?
Kreb. Kreb
Kreb.
Schenker.
Kreb. Have you seen my
Schenker.
grandma?
I gotta get to the last. I see a lot of grandma. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the lady that does the boat tours, the haunted boat tours?
Not recently.
This is the oddest way I've ever seen someone make a deal before. I don't. This is a new tactic. I'm learning. Kreb, let me ask you this. Now that you would be
Listen. Hold on. I gotta be honest with you. You guys, you just understand you're probably new at this, but why don't we go talk somewhere else?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, we're in here. I mean, Talos or whoever the god is. We're right in the middle of the tavern here, people. Like, salty clearly is not your strong suit.
I haven't shown you anything other than a cup from your own bar.
And he motions for you, and he nods at a barkeep, and she nods back, and he walks into a back room.
I'm just gonna let you go
waiting
by
for
yourself and find out what happens. I'm just like waving, and I like sit down at the bar and like order 2 whiskeys.
Okay, so who's going in the back room?
Not me.
Not I.
This is
I
up
am.
to you.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'll
right.
back him up. I'll go.
So Varen and Gorgon go into the this back room, and so Kreb shuts the door and he says, "Gotta be honest, even for elves, the two of you aren't very smart, are you?
Well,
Why don't you
Oh,
tell me
me?
what it is you're
I
getting?"
have an 11 wisdom.
we might not be the sharpest.
I have a 14 wisdom. I sent the 2 dumb people in.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Intellect and wisdom are not necessarily connected.
I have a 15 intelligence.
All right. Well,
Why don't
Kreb, let me ask you this. If part of your negotiating tactic is to shit on me, you're doing a great job. Let's try and start this from the beginning. Are you interested in what you just tasted, or should I go somewhere else?
I don't buy smuggled goods, elf.
All right, fine. How about instead of smuggled goods, how about a map to a location with about a dozen alleged casks of said brandy? Is that worth anything to you?
Would you happen to have this map on you?
I could create it pretty quickly. Right now it's in my head, but I sure can give it to you.
These terrible elves.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you recreate this map for me and come back in a few days, and we'll see if you're serious.
Well, I'm as serious as a heart attack, Crab.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
But I might not be alive in a few days with my schedule. So how about we get this figured out today? Or I'll find somebody that's a little less gun shy.
Oh, see, I know you've been working for the council.
Yeah.
Well, I work with the council. I don't work for the council.
Out of curiosity, we'll just say, if one were to be interested in illegal goods, and one were to be propositioned by dubious at best elves in the back of a tavern, what would said dubious elves charge for, say, such illegal?
Well,
Hypothetically, of course.
hypothetically, if such dubious elves were to...
Not like the group of, not like the two of you. Just
Oh,
say
of course not.
other dubious.
Some other real, just down in
real
the grass,
shady, terrible elves.
those shady elves. They're the worst. If they were to come in here and say, offer you a map of said goods that existed not too far from here, within, a day's distance that you could go with a small wagon and pick up, and there'd be no exchange of money for those casks at all. They would be found goods. And I believe under the law, you couldn't be arrested for any kind of smuggling or any kind of charge about buying stolen goods because you just ran across them. So that's a pretty good deal. Well, normally, I think if you were to buy a cask like that on the black market, which is something you would never do, a fine standing man like you, they probably cost around, 10, 15 gold pieces each for this delicious liqueur that you sampled yourself. But considering that we're going to offer you these at no real legal trouble, no strings attached, and all you got to do is go and pick them up. Well, I think if we say there's about a dozen of them, and we say would take, I don't know, 5 gold on the 10. So,
wow, that would be a good deal indeed. If you were the source that would sell to the sort of person that I am not. But listen, what is your name?
my name is Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson.
And this is my compadre, Ned
Fox
Shake
Mulder.
Shack.
You motherfucker. Yes. Well, next time you come to negotiate these goods, make sure that the whole town doesn't know where you were just at.
You know what? Negotiation over. 150 gold pieces now, or we walk.
Oh my goodness.
150 gold for what exactly? The location of
The
more
location
cats
of
of crazy
something that'll make you 4 times that.
I'll tell
We
you
can
what.
walk. That's fine.
You can walk. It's not as if I don't know the location of this mansion that you were at. The whole town is abuzz with the death. And those in the know that the council asked you to go investigate the mansion. We're all aware.
How do they know everybody's dead?
Well, here's the thing, Kreb. You might know where the mansion is, but you don't know what's in that mansion. And we know how to get you in and out without getting you dead. That's pretty valuable information. But hey, if you just want to saunter on up there with your frying pan and apron, I'm sure you'll have no problem at all.
I gotta appreciate the brass balls on you elves. I'll tell you what. I could normally not bother with you. But I'll give you I'm feeling generous today. I'll give you 100 gold for this information. In fact, no. I'll give you 100 gold. Just to keep quiet about it.
Oh, all right.
You don't have to do anything else. I'll pay you 100 gold when your job here is done. How's that sound?
Well, I don't think we can turn that down, Crib. Our lips are sealed.
Well, you know what they say about loose lips.
Your lips. Your lips.
Lips.
Your
It'd be
lips. I want to kiss.
Peg leg. I don't know.
Duck lips.
Well, Crib, it was mighty fine doing business with you, sir, and I'm gonna.
Gentlemen, in the future, discretion. Work a little harder on it.
It is the better part of valor.
I.
My barkeep will pay you.
Should we just open a tab?
By the way, leave the casks you have.
Whoa, that was not part of the deal. And I don't even have any casts. I just had a cup full. He take a look.
You had a map to where some may be.
Fair enough. Keep what you have. You can collect your money on the way out. Or you can open a tab. Even better for me.
We'll collect our money.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Take another 100 gold.
We're taking the cash. So so are we gonna be nice and split it between the four of us, or are we gonna be dicks?
You can be dicks.
No, I assume we split everything.
Oh, everything
Okay.
has a everything has a consequence. You.
Hey, I'm just asking.
I was doing this, I mean, as a party, we had,
I'm
So-
just asking you.
Oh,
Are we going to split this 50-50, or are we going to split it with the rest of the group?
no, my plan was to split it with the rest of the group,
All right, I'm good with that.
but I'm going to keep my eye on you from now on. Brian.
I thought you were the kind
I'm
of
a-
elf to take a risk.
I'm a honest thief.
And honestly, the oxymoron of the day.
So is anyone else doing anything before
No,
you
she's
guys take a
my
rest?
character's just drinking whiskey at the bar.
Okay. Yeah, you guys want to do anything else before you call it a night?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, is it nighttime? Like, how late is it?
No, I mean it's like evening, I guess, at this point.
Is there an armor shop around? Smithy?
Sure. What are you trying to do? You trying to sell more of your smuggled goods? Is that what
Wait a minute. The chainmail and plate mail is not smuggled, right? I mean, that was just found. Yeah, I was gonna see. About stuff. I don't
there
wanna-
is the Dwarven Anvil, which is on the map. Where is number? Oh, right here.
All right.
So yeah, you can go over. You can go over there.
Head over there and sell some of this crap.
Oh, the
Sure.
armor.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk into what essentially is like an open market, like an open forge. As a single anvil. Make a history roll.
History. Where the hell's history? Beep.
Okay.
I've never seen this place before.
Well, no, you notice signs on the anvil. You just can't tell what they are. There's like symbols on it. And a human approaches you. He says he's got a large, like thick leather apron on, and his hands are all covered in soot, I should say. And he walks up and he says, what can I do for you? If you want an order, I can tell you right now that our list is 10 miles long. What do you need?
Curious. Just out of curiosity, what's on your list that's making things so tough on you, buddy?
We live in a fishing village. I have hooks to make, nails, harpoons, knives, fishing weights, all of that.
Oh, all right. You running out of material, or you in need of?
I'm not running out of material. I'm running out of time. There's not enough time. There's not enough hours in the day.
Well, I won't waste any more of your time, sir. I'm here to see if you're interested in any armor that I have for sale. Came across some chainmail and a suit of plate mail that I thought might interest you.
Hold on, I don't deal in sales. Give me a moment. Let me get to the elder smith. The master smith. He walks away, goes back like behind the anvil to like a shed in the back. And then eventually, an elderly, dark-skinned woman walks out, and she says, "My son has told me. Actually, my name is Mafera. We have not met. I've heard about you elves already. My son has told me that you're interested in selling some armor to us. Is that correct?"
Yes, sir.
All right, chainmail, plate mail, yes. My time is very valuable. What are you asking?
What do I think it's worth? I mean, I don't even know.
I mean, is there
so how many? What is it, like 3 chainmail and a
3 sets of
plate
chainmail, plate mail.
like in it? Can you like do like what insight into or basically figure out what the market value is?
The scale mail, I think we were going to keep, right, Velmora? Because you might want that later, or we were going to figure out what to do with the scale mail.
I mean,
I don't know if any of this stuff is like magical, or we don't have any way to know whether or not it's super valuable.
I mean, I only have, what do I have on? I have leather armor, and I'm proficient up to medium. So, I mean, if one of those things is going to give me a +1 to, or a plus to any of my armor class, then I would take one. But if not, then.
So,
I don't know if I can wear chainmail.
she says, I'll give you 25 apiece for the chainmail.
My character has gone home, essentially.
Okay.
So
And then she looks at the plate mail and she says, it's a bit banged up, and are these bloodstains?
Well, it's used. It's not right off the shelf.
Don't ask, don't tell. I can clean this up. I'll give you 25 apiece for the chainmail, and I'll give you 300 for the plate.
Ooh. Does that seem like I'm asking the DM, does that seem like my character feels like that's a fair price?
Let me see here. In my head, it's not an unfair price. It's a third of the value for the chainmail, but it's used and you're selling. You're not buying. So I think a third value. That's what she's going to offer you. That's what she's going to stick at. As far as the plate mail goes, it's pretty damaged, so she'd have to repair it, clean it. 300 is a little low, but not crazy off of like what you could get for used plate mail. That
the chainmail is heavy armor, so nobody can wear it. None of us can. I don't think, other than maybe Sidley. But she doesn't wear armor at all, right? Well, unless anybody else is opposed, I figure we take it, right? That's 375.
Yeah.
I mean, all you had to do is barter for it. No big deal.
I mean, can we round up to 4?
She'll do 4. She'll do 4. Make it easy. Yeah.
Well, we have ourselves a deal.
You don't have the
This
money,
is,
by the way. Sidley took it with her.
Who doesn't have the money?
No, she hasn't. They haven't split up the money yet. Sidley took it
Oh.
home so she could split it up appropriately and put it in neat, nice little bags.
Yeah, but we're not buying anything, so we don't need the money.
Yeah, she tells you, my son will pay you. And that same guy that you met when you first walked in, he doles out the 400 gold pieces to you.
Do you have any weapons? You make weapons here?
We do. It's not typically. We're usually busy making equipment for the fishes, but we can do that, and we have some weapons, sure.
Is there anyone in town that makes fine weapons, or are you guys the only shop in town?
We are the only blacksmith in town. Yes.
Mm-hmm. How about a short sword? You got a short sword for sale?
Yeah, they have a short sword.
I will buy a short sword to go with my other short sword.
Okay. Mark that off. It's probably 10 gold, maybe less than that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, sure.
All right. Well, unless there's anything else we want to do.
Yep, 10 gold.
Where's my
Here.
All right. So here's where we're at. It's 9:30. I don't want to begin something that we can barely get into. So what I would like to do is I want to get into something. Just I don't think we should start it right now.
Okay.
I got you.
I'm down with that.
You're saying I wasted too much time selling brandy, didn't you?
You didn't. You guys don't waste time to me. You guys do what you want to do. It is your game. I try my best to do that. I just think that the things I had planned, we didn't get to, but I don't want to start them now.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I think this
All
is a
right.
better stopping point than, say, like starting 10,
Right,
15,
right.
20 minutes of the next section.
Yep. No, that's understandable.
Cool.
So, but yeah, it's been a bit. So there was a lot to sort of get back into the groove of, and hopefully we don't have to take that much time off again.
It's all right.
But thanks everybody, man.
Mhm.
I hope you guys had fun for sort of a weird middle section of a session. To bridge last couple, and then
This one was called "Getting Back into Town."
Getting back into town. The boys are back in town. Yeah. So,
Right.
and we will talk about next session soon. Soon we'll figure it out. So,
Well, awesome. Well, thanks everybody that has been watching and listening to the podcast here on either Twitch or YouTube or wherever you are watching it. If you are watching on YouTube or Twitch, please subscribe to the show. It helps us spread the word and get more people interested. You can contact us at info@AroundComics on Twitter, Instagram @AroundComics, or Facebook.com/AroundComicsPodcast.
Okay, I'll let them know.
You can purchase products, official Around Comics products at aroundcomics.com/shop. You can watch the show on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all those places. And
get your witch fitch or
Lich Fist.
Your witch fist.
Lich Fist shirt, which Mike is wearing there.
I think we got some cool Patreon stuff coming up. Sal and I are talking about when we're going to talk about Invincible. I think we're going to do the entire first season in one episode for ACTV. I want to. It was awesome.
Yes.
My friend Zerathon basically said DragonCon is looking for streamers. And then if you want to stream on DragonCon, you can go to DragonCon main page and submit if you're looking to stream.
Oh,
other
God.
TTE stuff. So if you want to stream,
Can we just
More
send
people
people
in
streams
person.
in? Like, can we just send like
so.
just give them the good ones we've already done and like?
well, no, it would be live stream.
I know.
It'd be just like
Live streaming on Dragon Con. Oh.
Yeah.
Dragon Con. Oh, we love you so.
Mm.
Yeah.
We'll look into it. I don't know if we're ready for prime time like that. That's
Like you're asking a lot of a dollar store dungeon master here, but
Yeah.
they're
We
just
start our
getting their stream together for their cons. Oh, okay.
nice. We start our
It's
ACTV
not prime time.
coverage. We're going to start talking Jupiter's Legacy this week as well.
oh yeah, Marissa, we were looking at that. We might have to watch that one. Yeah.
yes.
Zero-san says you all of us were more than qualified to do live streaming with Dragon Con. So
Apparently it's a low bar.
It's a low bar.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
Not for you guys. I'm talking about me. You guys.
Oh,
are
no, you'll be-
spectacular.
you're fine.
I love running game for you. I'm not disparaging you guys at all. You guys are a blast though.
but maybe the AC Comics could do a Dragon Con. So
That would be. I would love to go to Dragon. Obviously, probably not this year, but I've always wanted to go to Dragon Con.
I believe it's actually online this year. So
Is it normally? Is that
Probably.
Atlanta?
You're not going
it is in Atlanta. It is.
Yeah.
It is online this year.
Yeah.
So I believe.
You're
I
not
don't
going
think they're quite ready yet.
as
to do
many
stuff.
half-naked furries online.
No.
I don't know.
Man, I did not expect a
Dragon
furry
Con is
reference tonight.
Oh, go
Yeah.
to Dragon Con. It's got. a little
Okay,
bit of
everybody.
They're
everything.
trying. Okay. So yeah,
Where did-
they're
We lost.
Where did our
Sal.
host go? Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You know what?
thank-
I'll say it right
anyways,
now. It's,
you do it.
Yeah, we'll be back a couple weeks, give or take.
Mhm.
We'll figure it out. In the meantime, in between time, we'll be everywhere in and around comics and D&D. And Sal's gone, and
And we're gonna miss the
I'm-
outro.
I'm just gonna leave the room, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks everybody. And
I don't know where Sal went. He's just. Oh, there.